Preface to A Brief Grammar of the Portuguese Language. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Leni. A Brief Grammar of the Portuguese Language by John Casper Branner. Preface. This little book has been prepared for the use of English-speaking students who wish to get a practical knowledge of the Portuguese language. The plan of Professor Edgren's brief Spanish grammar has been followed, in many respects, almost literally. Many Portuguese grammars have been consulted, but the ones most freely drawn from are the 13th edition of João Ribeiro's Gramática Portuguesa, published at Rio de Janeiro in 1907, and the 26th edition of the Nova Gramática Portuguesa by Bento José de Oliveira, published at Coimbra in 1904. It is not claimed that there is much that is new or original in the work. The author has simply endeavored to follow the best Portuguese grammarians and his own observations and experience with the language in an effort to make it readily accessible to English-speaking students and in as compact a form as possible. It has been kept in mind that such a work, in order to be useful, must keep practical points in view, even at the expense of the erudite and more scholarly features of the language. The book is purely elementary. Those who require a thorough knowledge of the philologic and philosophic features of the tongue should consult the more pretentious works. Near the end of the volume, a few short examples are quoted from several of the best Portuguese authors. These examples are taken partly from Brazilian and partly from Portuguese writers. It may be well to say here that the idea one often hears expressed to the effect that the Portuguese of Brazil is not good Portuguese is altogether erroneous. It is true that one hears purely local terms and expressions in various parts of Brazil, but so he does in Portugal, and, for that matter, in all languages and in every other part of the world. The language used by the educated Brazilians is just as correct in the main as that used by the educated Portuguese. The difference between the Portuguese spoken in Brazil and that spoken in Portugal is similar to the difference between the English of North America and the English.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?